What's up, Tony Bands? We about to spray some bedliner, Bubba. We about to spray some bedliner. Oh, that's hot. God damn, that's hot. I've already scotched them. They've been out there in the sunshine. They've been out there in the sunshine. There ain't no sunshine when it rains. God damn it. Come here now. So here's a little secret about E-coat. You don't actually have to sand E-coat. It's already got a tooth on it, but I clean it with Dawn dishwashing soap to get any kind of oils or any kind of contaminants on it. And then after it's all said and done, then I spray wax and grease remover on it, just because I had to handle them. And then I wipe them down. It's about 90 degrees today, boys and girls. About 90 degrees. Look how fast that shit's drying. So we're good to go on that. So let's go in here and mix up some bed lining material. Where was you at when the lights went out? I was in the dark. Yeah, it's a little warm today. All right, so this is what we're using. This is what we're using today. This is what we're using right here. Quartz black. And then there's the hardener. Like I say, this ain't gonna take long. All right, so this is what we do. So before you put any hardener in this thing, you need to shake it up. You need to shake it for a little bit, right? To get all them juices going around in there. I used to have a sleeve to put this in, but I don't know where it's at right now, but it's all right. So basically what I do is I put this thing in here, put this thing in there like this, shake. So we're gonna shake that up a little bit. And when you buy quartz, you get 5 liters and a gun. the gun is JO 600. But if you keep the guns clean, they last a pretty good long time. So it is, I think it's 9 ounces, I think. All right, so it's 8 ounces of hardener or catalyst, whatever you want to call it, right? So it's 8 ounces, right? So look at that clear pup. That's some clear coat after it dried in the cup. So it is 8 ounces of hardener. And this is the hardener, right? The activator, right? Put 8 ounces of hardener in it. So I'll show you right here. 8 ounces of hardener. It ain't got to be a clean cup. I mean, it's clean, but it looks dirty, but it ain't. 8 ounces of hardener. All right. What's up, Richard? If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you in here. You see how far? See how far that's down in there? See how far that's down in there? All right, now we're gonna put the hardener in there. See how much it came up? All right? And we're gonna put the lid back on there. We at 8 minutes. I'm watching the timer, so we at 8 minutes. So we need to shake this for 2 minutes. At least 2 minutes. All right, we at 8 minutes. Need to shake that for 2 minutes. All right? For 2 minutes. All right? Here's that gun cleaner I was telling you about. All right? Just 2 minutes. So, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. I'd greatly appreciate it. I told you, we get some daggone bedliner spray. All right, you want to make sure that hole right there is clear. If that hole is stopped up, won't be no sucky. All right? All right? Make sure that hole is clear. We got about 30 seconds. We got about 30 seconds. Hope everybody's having a great day. We got a lot of stuff done today. Yeehaw! We got about 20 seconds. Yeah. Yep. Winner, chicken dinner. That's 2 minutes. Or, yeah, I've done lizard skin. Right there's the gun for lizard skin. Right there. Lizard skin. Yep. All right. Okie dokie, Smokey. All right. So now you look in here. I don't know what happened. All right, so now it's It's good and mixed up. And then you're gonna take this right here. We're gonna make sure the gun's clean. Make sure ain't no spiders or nothing in there. Ain't no show no spiders in there. Make sure that that's good and tight. You know, like bullfrog butthole tight. Rhinex. I'm not familiar with Rhinex. You talking about Rhino liner? Is that what you're talking about? All right. So we got a little bit of time. So like I said, already got them scotched. We got them degreased, scotched, rinsed, wax and grease remover. So they're good to go. On E-coat, technically you don't even have to sand E-coat because it already has that tooth in it, but I always degrease them or Joy or Dawn dishwashing soap to get any kind of contaminants off of it. And then I rinse it really, really good. And then we wash it again and then rinse it really, really good. And then I set them out in the big eye in the sky to dry. And they've been drying in the sun. I brought them in here in the booth. And now we got it, Line-X. Yeah, Line-X is good stuff. That Line-X goes on hot. This stuff don't go on hot. So why smooth coat? Oh no, it's gonna be textured. We ain't even sprayed it yet, Elko. Elko, buddy, we ain't even sprayed it yet. We ain't even sprayed it, man. We about to go down like James Brown, baby. I was just giving. All right. There's no wrong way and there's no right way. Just keep your overlap. Don't hammer it on there. I do light coats and then we'll go from there. Now this shit gets everywhere. I mean everywhere. This shit be everywhere. So here we go, boys and girls. Nice, even, medium. I'm not hammering it on there. Nice, medium coat. Now we're gonna come over and we'll do this one. Nice medium coat. Right? Nice medium coat. You see how far I'm from the panel? I'm about 18 inches, 20 inches from the panel. All right. When you got these crevices like this, you need to spray this way, you need to spray the other way, you need to spray down so you can get all sides of the valley. You know what I'm saying? So I sprayed it this way. I need to come over here on this way and spray it this way so I get that edge. All right. You see right there, it's kind of thin right there. It's kind of thin because I was spraying this way and not that way. So we're gonna hit that way. See that? Now it's good and covered. All right. We got about a half a bottle left. This is a liter, and this is way plenty enough to do these. Now we're gonna go back on this side. And I'm shaking the bottle as I go. Yeah, you got to keep it wet. Yeah, you can't let it flash off and dry. So I keep shaking the bottle so it stays mixed up. I got too much air pressure. Like, I got too much airflow in here. Like, I got too much negative pressure, air. All right, now we're gonna go over here on this side. You see how it's light over there on that side, and a lot of people wouldn't even matter. A lot of people wouldn't even give a shit. They wouldn't even pay no attention to it. But you see right there on that side of that hill bank, it's not as thick as it is on that side. It's because I was spraying this way instead of spraying that way. So now I'm gonna get it this way. Now you see it's nice and uniformed all the way around. And I'm spraying at about 75 PSI, right? And that's the way I like it. If you want it rougher, drop your air pressure down. But I like to spray about 70, 75 PSI at the gun. All right, got about a quart. It's about right there at the top of that hood, right? It's right there at the top of that hood, right there where it says hood. So now we're gonna look at it really good. I'm gonna try to look at it the best I can with phone in one hand and this in the other hand. And we're gonna kind of look and see. In the last two coats, I do a control coat, like a fog, like a dusting. I pull back all the way, pretty good ways, and then I just kind of fog it uniform so it has a nice uniform texture. All right, let's go do this side over here. Boys and girls, that's about it. All right, that's about it. All right, so we're gonna go in here and clean out the gun, and then we'll go out there with a sunlight and I'll show you what it looks like. So we've been on there for 22 minutes. All right. It's empty. Just take this right here, shoot it down into the tube. It's all clean. Just hang it up. Hang it up for the next one. All right, let's go out here and let's take the sunlight. Let me see what we're talking about. Hold on a second. Big socks. This is a 63 Impala, so I don't think it's going to be down any dirt roads. But yeah, sounds good to me. All right, let's go out here and look at it. I don't know where the sunlight's at. We can turn the fans off. All right. That's it right there, boys and girls. That looks nice. It looks nice. Let's do something. Walk out here. I told you, boys and girls, I'd come back. Oh yeah, the sun's still shiny. Y'all hang tight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the phone down. I'm gonna set the phone down, and then I'm gonna take the stands and take them out there in the sunshine. So y'all can see it in the sun, because I don't know where the sunlight's at. And plus putting it out there in the big eye in the sky will help it dry out. Ain't nothing like the big eye in the sky. Ain't nothing like the big eye in the sky. We was bedlining them, baby. We was bedlining them, baby. Boy, would you just look at that? Huh? What y'all think about that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? That right there is in like Flynn, boys and girls, in like Flynn. Now, you can color match this stuff. I can teach you how to do it color match. And be honest with you, my 2015 Silverado, I am very seriously thinking about doing the bed of my truck in red or orange. But that right there looks good, boys and girls. Looking good. Oh yeah, it's tenable. Oh yeah, we can do it color matched. You can do it any color match you want. Sure can. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, boys and girls. Now that right there, now that's the way he wants to do the trunk. So I'm gonna do the trunk the same way, but there's a couple holes I gotta fix in the trunk. But that right there looks good, boys and girls. What's up, Small Waters Charters? Come on now. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. This right here is quartz. Q-U-A-R-T-Z, quartz. You get 5 liters and the applicator gun and the hardener in a kit. 5 liters. It takes 4.5 liters to 5 liters to do a pickup truck. So if you're thinking about if you want to do the bed of your truck, it'll take a whole kit. And a whole kit, you will get 1 quart, you'll get 1 liter on that side. 1 liter will do the headboard and half of the fender well. So you can go from about right there all the way around to about right there. Then the other one is gonna come around this way. So if you're gonna do a bed of a truck, the way you do a bed of truck is I just have the truck media blasted, just strip it down to bare bones. And then I do the headboard, I do the sides, get them the way I want them, and then I walk out, and then I do the floor, and then I tape up, I fine line tape right here, all the way around, and then I do the bed, and then I do the tailgate. You can do it, Elko, you can do it, Bubba. That right there look good, boy. Huh? That look good. This guy for Sorbin. That look good. Now, the reason why we didn't do the bottom of the Impala this way, because if we was to do the bottom of the Impala, the whole bottom of the Impala, instead of wool wax, he'd have had about a band in it. He'd have had about a band or more in the bottom, probably more than that in it. Because this stuff, this kit right here, I'll show you. This kit, it used to be, This kit used to be fairly decent, but the last time I bought a kit was like $300 a kit. And I'm gonna show you what the kit looks like. All right, I'll show you the part number. Come here, girl. Let me have you. Let me stick my finger in it. Come here. All right, so this is what the kit looks like. So this is what it looked like, boys and girls. Right here, right here. No, don't put it directly over bare metal. No. This is it right here, quartz. Quartz, bed liner, and protective coating. 5-quart system, 20% more sprayable material, 1 shotgun. So it comes with 1 gun. It says restores and protects bed floors, floor pans, trunk interior, durable 2-part urethane coating, provides a texture satin finish that makes any surface look brand new, features excellent UV and chemical resistant. All right, now, this right here, this little bulletin right here, features excellent UV protection and chemical resistance. UV protection, not so much. After a pretty good while in the sun, it will bleach it, and it will be like, it will just bleach it. So, and the chemical resistance is pretty good after it's cured. Now, about 14 days at 70 degrees, it's completely cured. But UV protection, if you was gonna do a bed, now on the 68C10, you know, we did the bed in it, right? I clear coated it. So, and then 20% more sprayable material, contains 5 20-ounce cans, blah, 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 which it does. There's the part number right there. This is black. And then it comes with the applicator with it. So every time you buy a kit, you get the gun, and then you get 5 liters, and then you get the hardener, and then you get the cup. It takes 8 ounces of hardener. It takes 8 ounces of hardener. It takes 8 ounces of this to 1 of these. And I just showed y'all how to mix it. And this right here is the measuring cup. So it goes, what the hell does it go on there again? Well, it used to say on there. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. So you got 3 lines. So 3, 3, and 3, right? So I will show you this. I will tell you this part. Now, if you was gonna do anything that's out in the sun, like this is not gonna be in the sun, it's because it's underneath the car. But for example, the bed of the truck, I'll just walk down here and show you. The bed of the truck down here. Ooh, it's 92 degrees, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's walk down the runway and I'll show you the bed. Now it's dirty, but it won't do nothing to pressure wash and clean it. But see, done the bed and it's just dusty. But see, you see it's shiny, it's because I cleared it, right? So if you use the spray bed liner and you want to put clear coat on it, wait about 30 minutes after the last coat and clear it. So I cleared, there's 3 coats of clear on the top, and there's 3 coats of clear on the bottom. The bottom's been clear coated too, right? All this has been clear coated because that's what he wanted, right? That's what he wanted, right? So I hope that answers any questions on that. That big eye in the sky. Ooh. So that's that on that. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. We on our way to 10,000, baby. 10,000 subs, 10,000 subscribers. All right, boys and girls, let me show you one more thing. Can you use sound deadener? Yeah, so on the truck, whoo, damn, I can't see shit. All right, let's walk in here and I'll show you the cab, Tony. That's a good question, Tony. So the finer, I gotta need to turn the air off anyway. I got a small air leak. Y'all hear that? I gotta fix that. Leaking air costs money. It's just going, so what happens is my air comes out of here, and then runs through that, and it goes over there, and it goes in the ground, and it's buried 3 foot in the ground, and it goes all the way to the shop, all the way to the booth. So let me show you on the truck cab, and maybe this will answer your question, Tony Bands. All right, so on the 68C10, this is the bed. The 68C10, this is the truck for the bed out there. All right, it has been bed lined, right? So it's been bed lined, top and bottom. And then I put sound deadener over top of it. And this right here is the best sound deadener that I've found so far, money for money. It's SILESS. They sell this in like 120 and I think 200 mils thick. So this right here is 120 mils thick. It takes a box and a half. It takes a box and a half. It takes 21 sheets to do a pickup truck, right? And now if I'll show you. No, it's not leaking underground. It's just leaking coming under the shop. So the bottom has been done too and been painted and been clear coated. No, Elko, I'll show you. I'll show you where it's leaking at. Damn, boy, my thermostat's stuck. I'll show you where it's leaking at, Elko. It's leaking right there. That fitting right there is leaking. That's leaking. So all I got to do is just, see, there's my gauge right there. It tells me how much air I got going to the booth. I got over 100, I don't know what the hell that is, 100 some PSI going to the booth. It's leaking right there, that manifold. There is a metal crush sleeve in there, and it's leaking right there. So once it goes down, I'll take this off and I'll fix it. But I got to go to Northern Tool because that's where they sell them drop downs. They sell them drop downs. I got to get a drop down to come down like this so I can hook up to the plasma for the burn table. So I got to go to I got to go to Northern Tool anyway and get me another drop down so I can run right here and hook up to the plasma. Oh yeah, Impala J, that damn heat. Well, let me see what it says over here. Yeah, look. Right there. 90 degrees, boys and girls. Yeah, so the burn table, I got to do some housekeeping. See, the burn table, I hook it up to there, and I just want to just build a stand to get this off the ground, and then we'll go from there. And then this is the burn table to cut out whatever I need to cut out. But yeah, so to answer your question, where my damn sweat rag at? Stop using my t-shirt. This shit gonna rip. There she is. So those inner fenders is what's going in this cod right here. I got to do some housekeeping. Oh yeah, in about another hour, that sun's gonna be right over that building right there, and it's gonna be cooking me like a damn piece of bacon. So those inner fenders are for this car. I got to take that one out, chunky it, and then I got to sort those wires out there that somebody put in here, finish cleaning up the firewall, and then paint the firewall satin black, and paint the other sides of those wheel tubs. Well, actually called under the hood black. It's really nice. And then we can put the inner fenders in. The engine mounts come in today. I just got to go get them. So once all that's done and I paint the firewall and put the air conditioner back in, and do all that, then we're good to go. I can set the engine in, and then we can put the radiator and the condenser in. So I'm telling you, boys and girls, we moving around here, boys. Hey, motion is not movement, because your ass could be on a damn treadmill running your big fat donkey ass to death, and you moving, but you ain't moving. You got motion, but you ain't got movement. So just to let you know, I'm good. I hope you are well. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You see I let a little bit of air out of the front. So on the bottom of the Impala, we did wool wax. If y'all didn't see that, go back and watch that video. But we did underneath the car. Come on under here, let me look. We did wool wax underneath the car, right? So everything underneath here been done in wool wax, which turned out really, really good, right? Really, really good. Ooh, man, I'm laying on a... no Impala J, no Elko, Elko. No, it's a crush sleeve. That crush sleeve's just ruptured. They sell it at Northern Tool. But yeah, this turned out really, really good underneath here. That turned out really good. And he wants me to bedline. He wants me to spray bedliner in the trunk. So I got a few places I got to fix. Little spots here and there I got to fix. And then we'll go from there. But I got to do some serious housekeeping. And I'm going tomorrow to get a haircut, and I'm going to get a little shape up right here, just a little bit. Just right up underneath here. We're going to get this tapered just a little bit on the side right there. See where I got a little wings coming out on the side? Look like I'm about to take off. We're gonna knock that down just a little bit, and we're gonna shape it around. Shape it around. Yeah, it turned out really good. Yeah, it turned out really good. Every bit of that turned out really, really nice. But we're gonna satin black or underhood black that. And we got the new battery tray in today, and we started sorting out the wires. I'll show you the engine. We got 41 minutes. Here's the engine for everybody that's tapping in. Oh yeah, because I got to bead roll some panels for the trunk probably, and then I got to make a console for the air ride controller. So we got some little other fabricating shit we got to do on that. But here's the engine. Not me, stupid. Here's the engine for the Impala. I got to get it out. I got to move some stuff out of the way. That's the panoramic roof for the Cutlass, for the G-body. I got to move some stuff out of the way, roll this son of a gun outside, and then we're going to wash it. We're going to go ahead and wash it and clean it, get the dust off of it, get a little dust off the bottle. And then we're going to pull the intake, we're going to pull the fuel injection unit off, put the plate on there, pick this bad boy up, and we're going to put it in the house. We're going to put it in the hole. She said, put it in the hole. Put it in my hole. And then we're going to do all that. No, this is a Blueprint 350, 368 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. It has the new mid-mount Holly drive, and it's dirty. And I know the client's probably looking to this. Don't be mad at me, brother. Don't be mad at me. I had this sun gun covered up. It's dusty. It ain't nothing a little water won't fix. Look, this thing was dusty as hell too, but it's all cleaned up. Them ram horns, are you leaving them? Frank in. Yeah, that's the whole reason for these right here. We bought these. These are brand new. Them come from Speedway Motors. And the reason why we went with those is because it had long tube headers on it. And the bad thing about it is when you would air the car all the way out to lay frame, it set on the 3-inch collector and the car would rock back and forth like this right here. So if this car did not have air ride on it that lays out frame, sure, you could put long tube headers on it, but this thing lays out frame, so long tube headers are not ideal for this build. So that's what was on it. The exhaust was way too big on it, way too big. Blueprint said I could run 1 7/8. So we're going to run 1 7/8 out of the 1 7/8 or 2 inch out of the collector, and then neck it down to 1 7/8 because we got to tuck it up. Got to tuck it to get it up in between the frames, the frame and the floor pans, because this thing lays frame. Because literally, that frame rail right there sets on the ground. That right there literally sets on the ground. So if it had long tube headers on it before, it would set on the collectors and it would just rock back and forth, and it was just terrible. Now, if the car was a regular car and it was static drop or coilovers or something like that, then absolutely long tube headers and let her eat. But this one right here, it's got full air ride on it, and I'm just trying to clean up some stuff like. Putting vintage air in it. Got the new vintage air system, the Gen 5. Been working on that for a little bit. We did some stuff on it this morning. Pulled the stock gauge cluster out. It doesn't work. Talked to some people about that. Got a new shifter ordered. Put these air conditioner vents in. We took the old defroster vent. We had to kit it out. Put the new vent in there. Put that over there for all the AC lines that go through there on that side over there. This is the air ride controller. It was actually bolted to the bottom of the dash, but it can't be bolted there no more because you got the AC vents. We pulled the steering column out because it was broken. Somebody put a new updated wiring harness in there, but none of the wires was actually being used. They were all zip tied up like that. So earlier live, you go back and watch it, we went through here and labeled everything so we can figure out what we're going to need and what we ain't going to need. I need to go to, man, I had a 25% coupon at Harbor Freight, and that son of a gun expired yesterday, and I didn't even pay no attention. I was going to go get that Bear buffer polisher, you know, for polishing aluminum, and it would have saved me 25% off. But nevertheless, we're going to take all this off, and we're going to spray coil cleaner on this to get the anodize off of it, and then we're going to polish. We're going to polish this back aluminum. We're going to get this stuff back where it needs to be. I don't know if the windshield wiper switch works. The car did run and drive, but I'm going to test everything out. Literally, like, they didn't have, I mean, literally, there wasn't a lot of wires that wasn't even hooked up. I mean, just non-existent. And honestly, I don't even know how anything worked, honestly. I don't know. Like, this is the exciter wire for the alternator, starter wire, trigger wire. None of this stuff was hooked up. It was just zip tied right there. So I don't know, and I'm not talking about nobody's work. I just don't know what they were thinking. I mean, hell, the car run and drove, but that's about it. Somebody already put rack and pinion on it. You see where the steering come up like this, but the steering was jammed into the headers. That was another thing. The long tube headers was jamming into this heim joint, and it was heating up, and the headers was digging into it, and then it put so much pressure on the steering column, it busted the knuckle on the end right there. You see right there, it busted that knuckle, and it just messed it. What you say? What you say, fat boy? What you say? What, your baby feet got something in it? Hey, have y'all ever seen cats get stung by bees? Y'all look that up on YouTube. Cats that been stung by wasp and bees, swelling up their faces, their noses. Man, that's crazy. It's pitiful, but it's crazy looking. What's wrong with you, fat boy? And that's the transmission, 700R, already been rebuilt. Fields Automotive down in Rockingham, North Carolina, down on number 1. They did an awesome job. Went through it and rebuilt the whole thing. Fixed a lot of stuff that was wrong with it, and it's good to go now. So that's about it, boys and girls. Been on here for 48 minutes. My timer says I got about 2 minutes left. Let's go out here and let's finish up this show. Let's go down here and look at these inner fenders. And I got to do some housekeeping. The dually's here. What? What's wrong with you? What? You hungry? I can tell. You about to wither away. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. All right. Hawkins, your damn brother's been whining. He's been whining. That is a he. That ain't no she. Hollywood. Hollywood. Big fat donkey. What you doing, boy? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, huh? You want some sneaky snacks, don't you? All right. So that's what it looks like. It looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, TJ, yeah, you're right. I said bacon, and he come a-running. He come a-running! Yeah. So that turned out nice. 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 Nice, nice. That turned out nice. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Now, we'll let this dry for a couple days in the sun. Now, I will not leave it out here overnight because what will happen is, let me tell you what happened was, when the sun goes down and the dew falls, moisture will hit this and it will turn it milky white. So probably in another 20, 30 minutes, I'm probably going to see it's still getting sun on it. What I'll do is I'll move them up there to the top of the hill, and then I'll take them and put them back in the booth. And then tomorrow I'll bring them back out and let them sit in the sun. You don't want heavy dew to fall on fresh paint because it'll make it'll turn it milky, cloudy. And then after a few days goes by, we'll flip them over. I've already prepped the other side, and then we'll paint the tops satin black. And then I got to order new clips for the inner fenders because some of them are rusted and broke. And then we'll put the new inner fenders in. we can put the new inner fenders in after I paint the engine bay. But today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow, it's about 5 o'clock. Remember I told you I made a new rule, 8 to 5, and I'm not working on nobody's stuff after 5 o'clock, but I am going to do some housekeeping. But we'll clean up that tomorrow, get that ready to spray. I'll spray some epoxy on it, and we'll probably do wet on wet. So we'll probably do live and spray a little bit of epoxy, set a fan in here, let the air blow on it for about an hour, and then mix up some underhood black, which is single stage. So that's good. It's a single stage product. Mix it up single stage and spray the firewall, and then leave a fan. We might put a table right here. So the fan can blow through the grill of the car and keep an airflow on it and let it dry, and then probably let it dry for a couple days. If it stays 90 degrees, it should be cured in about 24 hours. And then get the clips, the U-clips ordered for the inner fenders, and then put the inner fenders in and good to go. So it'll probably be next week, set the engine in next week, because Friday I got some stuff I got to do Friday. So, but never know. If I get done early, we might jump back on it Friday. So I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, 8 to 5, yeah. Actually, the wagon is ready. I mean, but I don't think the paint's going to be here, honestly. I don't think the paint's going to be here this week because I hadn't got a tracking number. And the paint's coming out of Florida. So it is probably going to be one day next week. Probably that as well. So I really wanted to get it. I really wanted to do it this week. Ain't Saturday. Hey, let me ask you a question before we get going. Ain't Saturday the 27th? Ain't Saturday the 27th? Ain't Saturday the 27th? I got an event I got to go to Saturday. So a buddy of mine's having that cruise-ins or that car show Saturday from starting at 11, and it's free. It's the guy that owns the 71 Camaro. I told him I'd help him. So I got to do that Saturday. I'm going to set my big canopy tent up. I have a canopy tent that's 10 by 20. It says JG Innovation Garage, blah, blah, blah. It's got all that bullshit on it. We're going to get it. I need to be honest with you, I need to get that sun gun out Friday and wash it, because you know it's dusty as hell in that box, in that crate, or in that tote. You know that thing dusty. So maybe I need to get out and wash it, and then just let it air dry and just put it on the back truck and then put it up. And see that. But yeah, 27th all day. Well, I got to do that with him, and it's from like 11 to 7. It's free. It's in Bisco, North Carolina. The zip code is 27209. It's free. It's a free event. He's going to give out 3 trophies. People's Choice. First place is $100. Second place is $75. Third place is $50. I do know he told me that there's going to be a 72 Donk that's going to be there, convertible, that he said I do not want to miss. So y'all stay tuned for that, because I will go live Saturday. I have to make sure everything's charged up, ready to go. But hey, it's free. It's free, boys and girls. And it's at Bisco Park. It's at Bisco's Park. Bisco, Biscoe, North Carolina. Zip code is 27209. The festival starts about 9 o'clock, but his event's going to start at 11, and they're going to have vans, food trucks, events, craft show. I think they're going to have a basketball tournament, like three man on, 3 man off. I think they did last year. So there's going to be a lot of shit going on, and so if anybody wants to join, I'll be there Saturday. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. And remember what I said. We're on our road to 10,000 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. God first, let loose and drag. Peace on the chin grease. I'm out.